Hello everyone. This is going to be my PowerPoint presentation for differences between juvenile and adult justice systems. I've provided the slideshow attached to the post. For slide 1 is the introduction. The presentation explains the main differences between juvenile and adult justice systems and why those differences matter. I will describe how each system works, what victim services are available, and an example of a law that helps prevent delinquency. I will also talk about fairness issues, especially for youth with disabilities who interact with police. Finally, I will review a recent juvenile justice reform and how effective it has been. My main point is that juvenile and adult systems work differently because young people need rehabilitation, and understanding these differences can help explain how reforms improve fairness and outcomes. Slide 2, the juvenile justice system focuses on rehabilitation, treatment, and education because young people are still developing. Research shows that young people respond better to supportive interventions than punishment. The system also uses different terms such as delinquent act and keeps private records to protect the youth's future. The adult justice system focuses more on punishment and deterrence. Adults are seen as fully responsible for their actions, so the process is more formal and the consequences are usually harsher. These differences exist because adolescents develop affects, decision-making, and impulse control, which supports having a separate juvenile justice system. Slide 3, victim services and delinquency prevention legislation. Many counties across the United States offer victim services such as counseling, crisis support, legal help, and referrals for long-term assistance. Some programs designed specifically for children and families affected by crime. A major law that supports delinquency prevention is the Juvenile Justice and Delinquency Prevention Act. It sets national standards for how states reduce racial disparities. It sets national standards for how states must treat youth in custody. The law encourages states to keep youth out of adult jails, reduce racial disparities, and support communities that prevent delinquency. This law continues to guide how juvenile justice systems operate. Slide 4, equity and special needs issues. Fairness is a major concern for both justice systems. Youth with cognitive disabilities or mental health needs are more likely to be arrested or detained. Many struggle to understand police instructions or court processes, which can lead to misunderstandings or harsher outcomes. Police may not always recognize disability-related behaviors, which can cause situations to escalate. Because of this, officers need better training on how to interact with the youth who have special needs. Improving equity means making sure that the justice system supports these young people instead of punishing them unfairly. Recent juvenile reform and its impact on slide 5. A major reform in recent years is Raise the Age movement, where many states now treat 17-year-olds as juveniles instead of adults. This reform has had positive results. Fewer youth are being sent to adult jails or courts, which reduces the exposure to unsafe environments. Youth who stay in the juvenile justice system have better access to education, counseling, and rehabilitation programs. Research shows that these changes can reduce reoffending and improve long-term outcomes. Overall, the Raise the Age laws have strengthened the juvenile justice system and improved youth outcomes. Finally, slide 6, conclusion. The juvenile and adult justice systems differ because young people need rehabilitation, not punishment. Victim service and federal laws help support prevention and recovery. Equity issues, especially for youth with disabilities, show that the systems must continue improving how it treats vulnerable groups. Recent reforms, such as Raise the Age laws, have shown positive results by keeping youth in age-appropriate systems and improving their chances for success. Overall, the juvenile justice system is moving towards a more supportive and fair approach for young people. Thank you and have a good day.